let's get some reaction from Heather Herbert, a trans campaigner and former Labour candidate for the Scottish Parliament. Heather Herbert, thank you very much for joining us. What's your reaction to the ruling today?
Well, obviously I'm disappointed. No judge can tell me who I am. If a judge was to tell you that you're not a woman, that you're a man, you would, it wouldn't change who you are. It wouldn't change how you feel. And it feels just like we're following in the footsteps of Trump's America.
Why? Why do you say that? Because the judge was very quick to say that he understood how strongly people feel about this and pointed out that there are already provisions which do protect trans people from discrimination, victimisation and harassment.
There are, and those will mean that things won't really change very much. But it just feels very much like we're following Trump's America in that we're attacking minorities. At the moment, it's trans people, but it's been ethnic minorities, disabled people.
But sorry, how is this an attack on anyone? It's just a clarification, surely, of what the word woman means in the Equality Act. And it cannot be mutually exclusive, can it, that protection is offered to women in sex-based spaces and trans people in appropriately safe spaces for them?
Well, I am a woman, so where do I fit in?
But according to this, are you a biological woman is what the law is asking.
Yes, exactly. So are you a woman? If a judge was to turn around and say to you, you're not a woman, would that feel very much like you were under attack? Well, I think it would. I feel like I'm under attack.
So what would you like? What extra provision would you like to see in response to this then? Because it was a unanimous and unambiguous ruling.
It is. We need a clarification on. We need clarification. I mean, it won't necessarily affect my day-to-day life, but it just feels like it is another attack on trans people.
There may have to be, though, don't you agree, a reversal in policy by local authorities, perhaps, who have not protected single-sex spaces based on biological sex until now?
I don't think so. I would hope not.
Why would you think not, when this ruling makes it clear that sex is binary and that sex is immutable?
Well, the judge was very clear that it doesn't affect toilets or changing rooms.
That's not how the group for Women Scotland are seeing it. They're saying that sex is real. Women can now feel safe that services and spaces designated for women are for women. And we're grateful to the court for this ruling. And the ruling is that woman means biological sex, the sex that you were observed to have at birth.
So are you saying that I can't participate in public life?
I'm not saying anything at all. I'm asking you what you think this means from what the Supreme Court has said today.
I think it means no difference to how trans people will go about their day-to-day lives.
Does it bring further clarity though over whether trans women should be in women's prisons or have access to refuges?
So it does, but can I ask you a question? Would you think I should use women's toilets?
It isn't up to me to decide that. The law and it isn't up to me to decide that.
If that's what you're implying that I shouldn't, then that would mean I don't have any ability to be in public life at all. I can't go to work because I can't go to work because I can't. You're saying I can't use the loo while I'm at work.
But the judge went very, very early on in the ruling, did say that transgender people still have legal protection from discrimination.
That's why I'm saying it won't make any difference on day-to-day life.
Then you are not concerned?
I'm not that concerned, no.